State of Oklahoma executed a fourth man today, this time for the 2001 double murder of Robert Jett Jr. and James Lynch. Phillip Hancock's attorneys claim he acted in self-defense. 2 News anchor Sharon Phillips was a media witness during today's execution and has more from McAllister.
Phillip Hancock was scheduled to die at 10 a.m. this morning. However, due to a late legal request by his attorneys, his execution was delayed for more than an hour.
As we began the process at 9 a.m., there was a legal ask of his team, Mr. Hancock's team, that got to us at 9:10. And that was under consideration by the governor's office. At 10:10, we got the move forward, which we did. We did search and restraints, moved the inmate into our chamber.
Hancock claims he shot Robert Jett Jr. and James Lynch inside an Oklahoma City home in 2001 after the 2 men attacked him. His attorney says he managed to get Jett's gun away from him, and that's when he shot the 2 in a clear case of self-defense. According to the Associated Press, attorneys for the state argued that Hancock gave different accounts of what happened that day and that his testimony did not align with the physical evidence in the case. Phillip Hancock is the 4th inmate to be executed here in the state of Oklahoma just this year, but he is the 11th inmate to be executed since the state resumed doing executions again since 2021. As a media witness, I watched as the curtain inside death row was raised around 11:13 a.m. Hancock was strapped down to the medical table with an IV in his arm. He smiled and asked where his enemies were at. He then went on to thank everyone, including his witnesses, for their support, which included 2 attorneys and a friend. Looking at Attorney General Gentner Drummond, he told them that he was, quote, hoodwinked, and he called his office opportunistic liars, murderers, and thieves. He went on to claim his innocence and said that he shot the men in self-defense. Around 11:16, he began to yawn and his chest began moving rapidly up and down. Then around 11:22, a doctor came in to check his heart, and at 11:23, he was declared unconscious and could be heard snoring. His official time of death was 11:29 a.m. After the execution, several family members, including the brother of Robert Jett Jr., spoke about finally getting some closure.
Our families have been waiting 22 years. 2 families waiting a long time for this. I'd like to thank the state of Oklahoma, our prosecution, everyone in the Attorney General's office. We've waited a long time for justice to be served, and today it was served.
The niece of James Lynch read a statement on behalf of her mother, Carolyn Thomas.
I have prayed for his salvation for nearly 2 decades, and I can only hope that he chose to get his soul right with God before his window of opportunity closed for eternity.
In McAllister, Sharon Phillips, 2 News Oklahoma.
The next scheduled execution was supposed to be Richard Glossip. However, that execution was stayed by the Supreme Court back in May. Groups and officials are commenting on the execution. Oklahoma conservatives concerned about the death penalty are disappointed Governor Stitt denied Hancock's clemency despite the Pardon and Parole Board recommending it, saying, quote, Oklahoma's practice of capital punishment continues to be riddled with problems, including the inability of the state to prevent the execution of innocent people. While Attorney General Gentner Drummond says, quote, justice has been served for the murders of Robert Jett and James Lynch. I hope today brings a measure of peace to the families of the men whose lives were tragically cut short by Phillip Dean Hancock.